everyone, it's Debra Kasowski. I'm here with a quick message for you. I am just super excited to share with you. We've launched the Millionaire Woman Show on June 30th, right on schedule. We have it published 2 days a week. It's on iTunes, Google Play. We will be putting it on other providers, platforms here right away. And the other goal that I've recently met was a fitness goal. I had 10 weeks to accomplish 10,000 meters swim, front crawl. So it didn't start off that way. I was challenged by a friend to set a swim goal over 10 weeks ago. And it was May 1st, and I had originally set a goal of 4,000 meters. I figured 400 meters was great. I like to do other activities. I'll pop in for a swim, and I'll swim 400 meters per week times 10 weeks, and by July 14th, 4,000 meters. Well, four weeks in, I reached 4,000 meters. I got so excited about my swims. It was something I anticipated. It was something that I knew. I was set a goal. I was driven. So then my son said to me, "Mom, you know what? You're not working hard enough." And I'm like, "Really? Who's the one swimming here?" So I thought, you know what? I'm going to up the ante. So I raised it to 10,000 meters by July 14th. And I kept swimming. And then I was supposed to do a swim one day after a workout, and I got called to go do something else. So I stopped what I was doing, went to where I needed to go, and I was frustrated after, because here was my opportunity to get my swim done. So the very next day, I went to the pool, and I thought, no, you know what, I'm not going to let any distractions get in my way. I'm going to focus, I'm going to get it done. I had 1,350 meters left. I swam 1,500. I was super excited, not only because I reached the 10,000 meter goal a week early, but what I also was able to do is I swam 1,500 meters, a distance I had not swam in 11 years. And it felt amazing. So I know one thing that I'll be doing. I'll be aiming for 1,000 every time I swim. And it felt great. But imagine how you feel when you reach your goals. I was listening to the audiobook of Presence with Amy Cuddy, and she has a TED Talk she talks about power poses. So one of the power poses that, when you look in the mirror and you're not sure, you might have a big presentation or a big meeting to go like this. This is your victory stance. I want you to get excited, yes, that this is going to happen for you. So those are just some of my wins. So the Millionaire Woman Show, we'd love for you to come join us on iTunes, Google Play. Go on and subscribe. Give us a 5-star rating. Send us an email. Let us know what kind of topics you'd like. Our first phase is that you're going to hear me talking about a lot of subject matter, but our second phase is coming up toward the end of August, beginning of September. We're really excited. We have a lineup of guests that I'm going to start interviewing. It is just going to be phenomenal. We talk about leadership, business, and human potential, helping you live rich from the inside out. But today's quick message is about focus. So no matter where you are in the world and what you're doing or where you're at, what I want to do is help you to get you to where you want to be. And one of the things to do that is really getting focused and clear on what it is you're trying to achieve. So focus on one course until successful. What happens is when people get too many things on their plate, they're dividing themselves into so many pieces and they're not being effective. They're not getting what they want done. So one of the best things to do is set yourself 2 to 3 goals. Break them down into smaller pieces. Give yourself a timeline, kind of like the swimming, so that you have a goal. Just like the Millionaire Woman Show, we had steps that we had to do before we were able to launch it. So thinking about the goals that you have, maybe there's a promotion that you're aiming for. Maybe there's a certain amount of leads that you're trying to connect with, or to see how many of the people that you actually meet with turn into your customer. But really what it comes down to when you're focusing, not only are you breaking it down into smaller pieces, that's one part of the game. So the other part is being able to track what you're doing. When you start tracking, for example, let's talk about finances. So if you feel like your finances are not on track, one of the best things to do is start tracking them. Start seeing where your money is going. Where are you spending it? This goes personally and professionally. Take a look at it at least once a week. Look at what is going on in your world. That is going to indicate how you are thriving and surviving. But I want you to be successful. The other place that you can track is tracking your time. When I started in business, I didn't realize how many things I needed to be tracking. You know, working in an organization, we have business analysts, performance analysts, all these people who work together behind the scenes. But often when you're starting out your own business, you're doing this all by yourself and realizing that there's so many things to track. Your finances, your social media, you know, the leads that you have, the people you connect with, your follow-throughs. If you're not starting to track what you're doing, you're losing focus. You're getting off track. One of the other ways that I'm going to recommend to you that helps people keep on track is using a vision board. I have this beside my desk all the time. And what I want you to do, just like a goal, I want you to pick one of the things on your vision board and start doing 3 to 5 things that you could do daily. So imagine that, okay, there's an average of 30 days in a month. Let's give you the weekends off. 5 days a week times 4 weeks, 20 days. If you do 5 things every day for 20 days, you've done 100 things. 100 steps closer to your goal if you haven't done anything. So you see, it gets to be exponential. How much closer you could get to your goals faster than you think if you break them down into smaller pieces. Give yourself a timeline. When do you want to achieve it by? And stay focused on your game. So not only tracking and setting up those 3 to 5 things you're going to do every day, but in order to stay focused, you might need to set a timer, whether it be on your phone or grab yourself a simple egg timer. Set it for 20 minutes at a time. You will be surprised how much you can accomplish when you know you have only a certain time frame to get something done. You will be more effective, more efficient than you ever have been before. And when you get stuck, what I want you to do is talk to a mentor, someone who is doing something that you're doing right now. They can give you some guidance, or hire a coach. They help you uncover those blind spots. Brainstorming. They're there as your sounding board. Sometimes it's nice to have someone away from everything else who's not involved in what you're doing to sound things off, to help you get out of your own way, because we're not directly involved in it. So you can see there's so many things that bombarding us in the world today, and in order to stay focused and have the kind of like a tunnel vision, you need to start focusing on one thing until you're successful. One course of action. So what I want you to do is check out some tracking tools, time logs, see where your time is going, see where you can be more efficient. Check out your finances. You might be surprised where your money's going and where you can cut back and get back on track. It's all about having focus. No matter where you are to where you want to go, let me help you get there. Go on and listen to the Millionaire Woman Show. It is about leadership, business, and human potential. Make sure you're on the newsletter. If you have friends and family who need to be on our newsletter, please forward this to them so that they don't miss out on opportunities that are coming their way to help them step into their greatness. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day.